Alright, more of the Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure walkthrough. Very sorry about this being posted very late in the afternoon. It was like this. There's this real estate person who came to our house today, and he was like coming as early as like 12:30 or 1 o'clock. He's gone now though, so I can finally do the walkthrough. But yeah, I was deciding to hold off the walkthrough until after he was gone, so yeah, very sorry about that. Anyway though, we're starting off right now in the field. Link, Hyrule Castle fights an even greater darkness than before. I know the darkness, I know the screen, I know it's like really dark right now because it's all dark and rainy, but don't worry though, eventually, this is only for like part of this, this is only like part of the stage. Eventually, after I get through this part, eventually though, after I get through this in the beginning part of the game, though, it'll finally be nice and sunny again. I'm skipping this dialogue stuff because, to be honest, I already did I was already doing this before, but for some really fucked up reason, the next section I was in, I ended up getting stuck, and I needed and little did I realize was I needed Malin to be with me to advance to the next section, which was really stupid. Don't let Malin get killed either, because if Malin dies, then you die. But the good news is she does come back with the 4 links, so we don't have to worry about arriving at Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah, it's Malin. You may remember her from Ocarina of Time. Alright, finally now we can advance on. Papa! And it's even funnier because Talon, Malin's father, looks just like Mario. Like, look at him! He has the red shirt and the blue overalls, just like Mario. The only thing that he's missing now is just the hat with the right M. All we need to do now is just make him put that on his head and make him just speak Mario's Italian accent. Oh, Malin, you're late. The rain's coming down so hard, I was beginning to worry. In fact, I gotten so worried that I was about to go looking for you. To tell the truth, Papa, these young boys rescued me. The soldiers in the castle were behaving so oddly, and I couldn't get past them. They were moving the old cannons around, and they even aimed their bows at me. What, really? That is strange. Something must have gotten into them. What could be going on? I wonder if something happened at Hyrule Castle. Malin, I'm just glad that you made it home safely. It sounded like a close call. My thanks to you for saving my poor Malin. I'd love to give you a token of my gratitude. Let's see. I got it. If you're going to continue your trip, you should go on a horseback. These castle guards are sure to be headed this way, and there are more ahead too. You'll be much safer riding my swift horses, I'm sure. Our farm's right next door. We've lots of carrots around, so take some with you. Those horses love carrots, but they'll come running if you got some handy. Thank you once again. I'll never forget what you've done. Their house right over here. Nothing special inside. But right before we go though, you can actually get a few more force gems here, and I'll show you. You see, there's just a ladder that takes you down, and as you see down. Hang on. As you see now, though, there's also a boomerang, the boomerang and the hammer down here, and then there's 2 treasure chests like right over here, and a few more vases. Here's what you have to do first, though. Toss the fence right over here. I know it's kind of hard to see. Give me a minute. Let me turn the contrast back up again. As you see, there's actually a low fence right here that you can toss the links at. Now, if you throw that rock out of the way, a hole appears, but don't go down it. Instead, toss another one over here, And there's another hole over here. But just take the... Now, after you toss that rod, just take the one on the bottom. You'll eventually appear down here. Activate that switch, and then after the blocks over here, over where the treasure chests are, will vanish. And you can finally go get them. Might as well, take the boomerang. Alright, carrots for horses. Help yourself. Take a carrot? Yes, you got a carrot. Take a crystal ball when you need a horse. Now I just toss this thing over here. LOL, PS1 is invisible. Or am I? Well, that was... Nah, instead though, what you want to do is just take the pathway up here instead. That's where you need to go. Now, this is the way that you should be advancing. And then eventually, though, you'll see that there's more carrots, and then you can just run over the guards. Just continue getting the carrots, though, because then after you can finally keep your horse. Okay, what the fuck? Why can't I jump the fence? Oh. Alright, we're almost near the end of it. Soon after this, after I get past this part right here. Yes! Much better now, right? Now, there's actually 4 hidden switches here you can actually find in this grass. Oh yeah, so far I found 2. There's one right here, and one right here. Okay, there we go. Just make all 4 links and must stand out on the switches, and then there you go. We got ourselves a big green rupee worth 100. Or force gem. Damn, I always get these things confused for force gems. For rupees. I don't know why. We won't be able to kill we won't be able to kill those eye spider things at all. Just go inside this house, taught this kid, "Hey, I can't believe you're out with all those monsters around. You know, if I just had a weapon, I'd do something about them. But the problem is, I can't even get to the shed where all our weapons are stored. Oh, I know, since you don't mind going outside, can you slay all the one-eyed monsters? If you do, you can use whatever you want from the storage shed. Will you slay the monsters? Sure. Really? Sweet, there are lots of weapons and stuff in that storage shed. I'm sure you'll find a good use of at least one of them. Take whatever you want, just get rid of the one-eyed monsters." Now, if you talk to the old man before you leave, though, this is what he'll say. "Ha! I know what my sense is about the weapons in the storage ship, but they're no match for the one-eyed monsters. A greater weapon may lie in the cave to the north where my ancestors rest." Yeah, but apparently though, we're gonna need the weapons in the storage shed to actually get to the greater weapon that he's talking about. Because we'll get there eventually. All right, Pegasus boots, and again boomerang. There's a boomerang in there, but don't bother getting it. Like if you already got the boomerang earlier, then there's no option. But like I said, though, we're really going to need the Pegasus boots for what we do next. And as you see, there's also a cave over here to get rid of the stump. Follow the Great Fairy of the Fountain's Council to wake the secret power. Yeah, we'll meet the Great Fairy eventually on our way there as well. You'll see. And as well, there's also a giant... big green rupee over there, but we can't get it at all. Not even Tingle can try and get it. As you see, he just tries grabbing it, but then fails. You fail, Tingle! Yeah, here's the Great Fairy. Let me aid you on your way. Alright, now we have level 2 Pegasus Boots. Level 2 is much better than level 1 because now you can run so fast, and check that out. You can run over bottomless pits now. Just whatever you do, just don't let go of A if you're going over a bottomless pit, otherwise the next thing that will happen is you will die, or something stupid like that will happen. But as you see, there's also a chest over here once you get the level 2 Pegasus Boots. Alright. And although we're on our quest to go get that weapon now that's to the north, in case you're wondering what it is, it's the hero's bow. Now, as you see, though, we can actually get across here, but whoops! There's those logs that are blocking the way, and once we go through that weird little cave thing, we come back out here. Here's what you do. You first have to do is go into line formation over here, pull this log out, go inside. I know, this little cave section again, I apologize for the quality, if you can't see it. Now, once you finally do that, go over here, pull this out. Go back down the hole. Go up here. Launch out. And there we go. Oh shit, I forgot another thing. There's actually another thing you have to do first. I messed up, I'm sorry. You fucked up! I know. Silly old me, how could I forget? First off, you have to get a link over here and activate this switch. And then we have to do the rest of it as a separate link altogether. Yeah, I know, I'm doing all the ridiculous nonsense again, which I already showed you before. Yes! And now you see, we're right back over here. We call them all back, and then we can just finally go down here. Just go up this ladder, and then we appear right over here. And then you just make your way up, go inside the cave. Apparently, though, we need a key to go right through this door here, but... Oh, hang on. I know, brightness again. Brightness, brightness, brightness. Always brightness. And as you see, the key's right over here, just you gotta push these blocks out of the way first. And then you finally get the key. I don't think there's anything over here. Let me quickly check for a minute. Maybe a chest, I don't know. Oh, okay, alright. A big green rupee worth 100, but the thing will move once it sees ya. It's one of those ones where it just grows legs and just starts going the opposite direction. And check it out, we got the freaking bow. Oh yeah. And think about it, it'll be a much more better bow once we finally go back to the ferry again. Yeah, we have to go swim underwater here. You activate this ice switch, you launch out over here, and we're right back over here again. Now we just have to... Alright, I'm gonna go meet the Great Fairy. Huh, weird, already I got 1,000 force gems on the nose. I'm not joking. Now, isn't that weird? Good thing about the level 2 bow is now you can finally shoot multiple arrows now. And check this out, oh. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Just shoots at multiple arrows. I thought it was like the boot. I thought it was like the level 2 slingshot where you shoot him where it shoots at him 3 different directions as well once you get it charged up. Come on, you bastard. There we go. Oh, it's a frickin' tree. What the hell? Ooh, force gems! Get the force gems. Alright, I must be recording for 20 minutes. I didn't check the settings again right before doing this, but... Alright, now as you see though, that means... Once Link finished, like, ha! That means we finally defeated all the things. But here's another chest right over here you can get. Now just go over here and talk to the kid again. What's that? You say you destroyed all the one-eyed monsters? That's great, thank you. I really should reward you. Gee, what can I give you? You're headed for Hyrule Castle. Oh, I know. There's this giant tree that's blocking the path to the castle, but I dug a whole huge passageway so I could get into the castle. Once I was done with it, I sealed it up, but you could dig it open if you wanted. Take this shovel. In exchange for the help from you can dig holes with it. There's a spot north of the shed where there might be an underground cave. You should start digging around it there and try to find it. Alright. Again though, as well though, get the level, we might as well make the shovel level 2, because once we finally once we use it though, the shovel will be kind of like a metal detector. It'll detect them we're getting closer or farther away from a hole. You'll see. Like I said, it's just it'll be kind of like a metal detector. It'll detect if there's a hole nearby or not. Like, you'll see. Jackpot. Just a cave with absolutely nothing. Isn't that just great? You go inside a cave and then you find... Alright, I think I found it. Ah, shoot. Just another hole. But at least I found a blue forest gem worth a big blue forest gem worth 150. Alright. Alright, we found it. Finally. And once we finally get that big huge green force gem, we'll finally have enough to power up the sword. It's worth 1,000. Alright, we finally got the sword powered up now to repel evil. Yeah, I don't know what the point about that all was. House right over here where you could just go get yourself the Roc's Feather or the bow. Here's a cool thing though, go in cross formation, make them all stand right where the house is, and watch this. Nah, the best way to actually do it is just to get outside and kill these things. You know what though? I better get the Roc's Feather because as well, right after I get rid of all the soldiers, there's gonna be like a guy with that big wrecking ball, and he'll destroy the house. Like the bow might be optional for these guys, but the rocks cap is definitely what you're gonna need after you defeat these guys, and apparently after that, though, we won't be able to go back inside the house. Like I said, These guys will show up, they'll start, and then they'll wreck the house. Like, even watch this. Did you just see that? You bastards, you destroyed the house.